Good morning, boys and girls. How we doing? I'm gonna re-record this because I messed it up. Okay. However, moving on. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 6 cards, the usual thing, but like quickie, and then we're gonna do third party. Oops. Bear with me. What is that going on? What's going on? Okay, never mind. Okay, and then we're gonna do third party, and that's it. So 3 cards, and then we see what's going on. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna pick up the card because I was gonna spend Christmas over this. And considering how today is going already, let's make it smooth. Okay, we have already 2 anyway, so let's move on. Let's move on. Bing, boom, boom. Page of Wands, my favorite. But underneath as well we have the word, so that's the end of this whatever. Let's not even go there. Okay, but we know what it means, you know, if someone has a little bit, it could be a messenger, but it's all about this one. It's not to be trusted. It's about, you know, their pleasure and not yours, if you see what I'm saying. And we have Knight of Cups, so someone who's not showing their feelings, not sharing their feelings, not because they don't want to, maybe they're just not in a situation they can afford to do that, or because they're afraid they'll be timid. And I think it's you on the other side, the High Priestess. You are someone highly spiritual, very intuitive, but also you sitting on your feelings. So on both sides I can feel that you both, you know, not moving and not sharing what you feel, which is a bit of a shame. And then we have a Four of Pentacles, which is again holding to what we have, holding to our reality, when you could actually reach, you know, the castle just on the other side of the little wall. So everyone is staying safe within their boundaries, if I may say. But okay, so you could stay on that status quo, which is a bit boring and safe, or you could actually have a change of perspective, which is very much possible, or with the Hangman. However, we're going step by step. Nobody is taking a risk. Nobody is, you know, is moving forward like speeding on Dallas. No, not like anything at all. It's one step at a time, playing safe, being gentle. And then we have Temperance again, piano, piano. You know, 1 foot in the water just to see how the temperature is. If there's any movement, because there's actually the night, so obviously there is a bit of movement, it's going to be very testing 1 step at a time. Am I going to be like killed or not? So, you know, everyone is really going gentle. Let's cover the card. 9 of Cups, Page of Sword. Yeah, someone might be may have been a bit cutting with their words, so maybe now they kind of maybe if I go back there I'm going to be like, you know, not well received, or you've been a bit rough on your words, so that's why they don't dare coming back. The High Priestess covered by the moon, so there's a lot, I mean, it's a lot of intuition, a lot of spirituality. There's a lot of things from the subconscious coming to the surface. A lot of things have been highlighted, necessary, I would say. The Four of Pentacles covered by the Knight of Wands. So even though we're trying to hold on to what we have and what we know, even though we're not very satisfied, there is that, again, that idea of movement and that messenger coming towards you very, or you to go towards them very like in your face, but a little bit like all over the place as well. The Hangman. Okay, so there's definitely a change of perspective because it's covered by the Ace of Pentacles, which is a starting block. So, okay, you had maybe a moment of statu quo, like time to breathe, maybe, because, you know, you maybe have exchanged some rough words, and maybe now is a possibility of starting again and all over. Yeah, the hermit is covered by the Two of Pentacles. So either you had a lot of juggle, you know, you kept busy doing your pentacle, making your pentacle, or you had a choice between two. And Temperance is covered by the 4-1, which is, as we know, the 11-11 card, which is harmony. So I feel that even though both of you have been hurt in some ways because you exchanged some words that were maybe not, you know, the kindest, let's put it that way, you may be attempting to connect to reconnect, I would say, and start fresh. Possibility. Okay, let's do the kind of a third party. So you, them, and the other person, and see what's happening. 5 minutes. We good? Are we good? Okay, right. Let's do that. It's okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Oops. Interesting. So you are represented by the King of Swords. So you can be on the, on the outside, from the outside, very kind of, yeah, I'm cool. I mean, I'm absolutely cool. But inside, you're either boiling or you're full of emotion. You don't know, you're a bit tormented, I would say, on this case. That your love interest is this Ace of Swords, so ready for a new beginning. Need to nurture that new beginning. Can be a bit cutting with their words, but we know that. And the other person, the third person, death. So the end of something, beginning of something else. So how do you see your love interest? Well, you see that person as the Emperor. Damn good. The person that makes things done, maybe a bit controlling as well. I would say he, so it's simpler, but you adapt. He likes to be in control. Either he wants to make sure you are his and his only, and also he wants to decide when you can contact them or when communication happen. That kind of control. But at the same time, I think is someone who likes to get things done. Action man. Okay, so how that the third person see your love interest? Damn. Whoa, okay, there was death and there was 10 of swords. It's definitely the end of something, beginning of something new, something else. Okay, how that your love interest sees you? Well, you, one possibility between two. Obviously, the Axelle third party, I know. But as well, protecting his heart, I would say, or defending his heart, is, in that kind of, I see that more of that kind of situation. How does he see the third person? Well, is, I would say, bored, and also maybe having a bit of a nostalgia of what he used to have with that person and doesn't have it anymore. Maybe not aware of current opportunity with that person. Obviously, he sees the opportunity with you, but yeah, bored, I would say. So what is the next action towards you? His next action is not much action. Is actually that person is very much stuck in their mind. They're thinking a lot. Maybe they need to think a lot. But I think that kind of situation when you're on 8 of Swords is not very nice for that person himself, because it's not comfortable place to be. Yes, you do need to think, but there's thinking, and then there's also being limiting by the mind, because they could easily reach that castle, but also maybe they realize that they are stuck. They're stuck in a situation. They kind of frozen. Sorry, and they, this it's very sad, because they wish they could go to the castle, but they can't. Okay, so what is the next action towards the current partner? Well, is the idea of being separated, is to have to travel to meet. So obviously there's an idea of being away from each other. Maybe they're in separation at the moment, I don't know. What's really the result, really, and the final words between you and your love interest? Well, there's definitely a love attraction. But also, it's not just that. I mean, I know it's very much that, but it's also a beginning, because it's 8th. So it's first in the thought, even though it doesn't look like Axelle. But no, but seriously, it's a beginning, but it needs to be nurtured. It's just like you don't go like that and just pray for the best. No, it is a beginning, and you need to work for it. And yeah, for the final words between your love interest and the current person. 3 of Cups, maybe there's a revelation of a third party, because obviously that would be the kind of context. Otherwise, yes, it can be 3 of Cups, a celebration, but I don't think it's a celebration on that context. I'm gonna cover that one, yeah, one more time. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of frustration, maybe conflict, yeah, and 10 of Wands. So obviously, the end of something, the end of carrying maybe, you know, the responsibility or carrying something that is just too heavy now for them. Yeah, and I covered your side because I'm naughty like that. Page of Pentacle. So yes, you definitely, you know, you have the S of Wands and the Page of Pentacle, which mean that you really have something that is really new, like a newborn baby, and you want to really nurture it. So, you know, it's not just planting the seed, it's about, you know, looking after that, you know, potential plant and make it grow really, and you need to look after it. Okay, 10 minutes, brilliant. Okay, so on this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.